What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're here in Work for It World Headquarters 2.0. We're waiting on our good buddy Dedic to show up. Possibly Zach. Well, actually, we should be seeing Zach a little bit later today. We got some stuff going on with the crew cab OBS, and then it's not gonna happen today, but when you see Dedic, he's gonna think it's gonna happen today. We're gonna be trying to fire up the loaner Duramax. It hasn't been started since he bought it. I mean, it hasn't been started even before he bought it, after the truck was wrecked. So nobody knows if it's actually gonna run. Then I've been over here playing with my super sweet floor scrubber that I bought. Trying to figure out exactly what it's gonna take to actually make this thing scrub some floors, being that like most of the functions work, other than it throws an error code when we try to like fully vacuum up some water. And that error code is just letting us know that there are no scrub pads down below down here. You can see this little chingus right here that attaches to the motor. I've been over here in the owner's manual trying to figure out exactly all the components that we don't have, which basically is everything. From what I'm gathering on the old interwebs, it's probably a lot more expensive in person, is we need 2 of these assemblies right here to attach the actual scrub brushes to. Each of these assemblies about $100, and then the brushes, depending on what type of brush you're going with, is about $100 as well. So I'm still willing to take the gamble on it. Clearly you can see I've been tearing into it here. Not much of a truck mechanic, but you throw a floor scrubber in front of me and whew, let me tell you. Look at that, look at that, look at that clearance right there.
You got an X-Max.
Who got an X-Max?
Did you get an X-Max?
You think I'd get an X-Max without telling you?
That's why I came over here and pointed at it like I was upset. Did you get an X-Max? Didn't tell me?
No, dude. I'd get something cooler than an X-Max. Yeah, X-Max, entry level. Dang, what do we got, bro?
The reason why I'm never gonna financially recover from this Duramax build.
All right, so this looks like a very cheap box of a whole lot of not much, but this is a very expensive box.
Over $1,000. So, ARP, studs. Don't worry, we're doing it right. We're studding it.
We got some lube?
Just what's on this, right in this area right here is more than I have into the LS swap with the motor. And I'm not even talking about the motor, just this is more that I
think we're committed at this point.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Head gaskets, the entire gasket kit, which, in case anybody wants to know, this exact Victorines, whatever the hell it is, comes with the injector install kit. So I went out, because I didn't know if it didn't say it in the description, and I bought 2 other separate injector install kits because we're gonna throw them in, run it, pull them back out, swap them again. And I was like, I better order them for that. This kit came with them. So now I have 3 set of injector kits. Great.
You can never have enough injector kits is what I always was taught growing up. What'd you just say?
I don't want to say it again now.
What'd you just say?
So I'm thinking we throw the motor back together tonight. Potentially start it tonight.
Oh, now we're potentially.
Maybe in the morning, tomorrow. And then tear it all right back down to send everything off to powder, get clean.
Now, I hate to be glass half empty kind of guy. You're gonna have all this together tonight.
Yeah. My return lines are on the way, so I don't see why not. As long as those show up.
We don't even have all the parts.
As long as the return, because I've got them on order. As long as the return lines get here, I don't see why we can't start no later than tomorrow morning.
Well, we're back over here with a truck that has not been on the channel, honestly, since, right after the fires happened. You can see how dirty this thing still is. It hasn't been bathed since then. It's pretty much been sitting here dead. But hey, we got a, is that supposed to be on there, Zach? So you guys may or may not remember that little bracket right there on the power steering pump. It's been a mission and a half to get that part. I've ordered a brand new one online, and after I ordered it, they said, no, we don't have those in stock, we're refunding you. Then I ordered a used one on eBay, and they said, oh yeah, we actually don't have that in stock. Anyways, been quite the debacle. But I gotta give a huge shout out to Philip. Philip reached out to me on Instagram and said, hey, I've got one of those sitting in my garage. I'd be more than happy to send it to you. So this is my saving grace right now. We're not sure if mine was missing the bolt prior to this happening, or if the bolt like sheared off or tore out. We're not really sure.
It was never put back.
Or was never in, right?
I've never done a power steering on this truck, so I know it wasn't me.
So I had to run back over to the warehouse to let Dedic back in, start putting the engine together. He's got his main mechanic, Snow. That's the mechanic pose right there, hand on the hip. Oh, hold on. Well, somebody's got to hold the dipstick. How's she looking?
Could use some.
Could use some. Well, I think Snow's well taken care of over here. I like the cup holder there, buddy.
Yeah, Uber Eats delivers Bush Light. You didn't
There
know?
you go. Oh, look at all them mounts right there.
How nice these are.
Woo. So that was what Dedic had to go back and get. Unfortunately, half of it showed up.
Yeah.
Thanks, UPS.
UPS only likes to deliver half your packages at a time.
Good looking welds right there.
I definitely paid for what I got, but it was worth it.
Nice.
It was worth it.
Whoa.
Did the relief cuts for the brake and then re-welded them back up.
Nice. To anybody that thinks the YouTube life is glamorous, it is honestly just an absolute ton of running around and waiting on people, even though Dedick and Snow are waiting on me a little earlier. This is the life. So we're gonna run our bolt packages over to Zach, that way he can see what bolt we need for the power steering pump. He also said we need a power steering pump. So I believe the bolt has sheared off inside of it, and it's just, for the cost of a power steering pump, not worth trying to get that bolt extracted. Zachariah, I'm back, buddy.
Oh, you bring parts?
What parts?
Auto parts.
I got you one of these.
Oh, dude, you got me a rack from a buckets?
Yeah, I got you, yeah. Can we install this on the truck?
A multi-hit and...
Zach's got the cracked, broken one off right there. That's the, well, new used one that's gonna be going in. Got the new pump there. Zach's also got his super sweet, cleverly disguised snap-on as a Ryobi.
Anti-theft yellow.
There you go. Okay, Zach, the goal is to not spill power steering pump everywhere.
What I found.
Oh, look.
It's the broken one.
We'll weld this back together. You got the other half?
JB weld?
Yeah. So we're gonna try and get the power steering reservoir there out without spilling power steering fluid
Everywhere.
everywhere. All right, new brackets on, new pump is in. Zach's getting everything put back together. I think we're gonna fire our engine before Dedick and Snow over there are gonna fire theirs.
Well, you know, Dedick had me help him tear that entire thing apart in the chance that, I don't know why I thought that, but like we do it right.
And then decides he's just gonna throw it back together real quick.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, I'm just gonna waste money on another gasket kit to make sure it runs, which, I mean, at that point, might as well just powder coat it and put a bunch of money into it and cross your fingers.
Basically what Dedick's doing, well, tonight / tomorrow, is he literally wants to hear it fire for like a second, and then he's gonna tear it all back apart, send everything to powder coat, and get it all done. Blame him for wanting to hear it fire before he puts a bunch of money into it, but at the same time, like,
You guys have seen, if you watch the channel, it's a part. It's ready to pull heads and do gaskets and head studs, and he's gonna put it all back together to start it, to take it all back apart.
we ended up borrowing one of the bolts off of the single cab OBS. We got a lot of OBSs today. We got Zach's OBS, my OBS. We got every version here. Extended cab, single cab, crew cab. All right, jumper cables are hooked up. Let's see if the old girl will fire up. Okay, first try, no go. We got the high idle kicked on the single cab. Give us a little bit more juice here. Oh, she's alive! Woo! I have missed this truck. So we're gonna make our way back to the warehouse now to check on Dedick and Snow's progress. All right, boys, let's see what you did. Let's see Snow's pile of empty cans.
One beer.
What?
That's all I had. I was busy working.
You okay, dude?
Yeah, tired. Dedick's got me working to the bone.
Oh, dude.
Let's put it back together.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually ready to run. It will start. I'm not gonna say run.
Fired up.
Okay, calm down.
What?
I ain't got no oil in it.
That's
I need to
overrated.
get a new fuel filter, because remember, we punctured that the first time we dropped the motor.
Isn't the oil pan punctured too?
No, the oil filter's punctured, because
Oh, okay.
that's what caught it the second time it fell over.
So the Duramax boys have left for the night, and I think it's, I don't even know, midnight right now, but I'm determined to get my floor sweeper here, or floor scrubber, in tip-top shape. So one of the things this thing has on the back of it is an adjustable squeegee, and a lot of these little knobs here are pretty seized up. This one was quite the bear to get off. It's still warm from the friction of it coming off. But I'm working on getting all these broke free, and then I'm gonna put a marine grease on them to hopefully allow them to stay functioning. This one's been the worst one. There we go. All right, well, we got these boogers free spinning now. Everything's good to go. I think I'm gonna call it a night as well. We'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully firing up that Duramax. All right, welcome back to day 2, guys. The crew cab OBS made it up here, absolutely awesome last night. Now the only problem with today is I need to switch back to the single cab OBS because we're taking that over to Sergio's to finalize some wiring that we're doing on that thing. And well, I can't do that until I replace the bolt that we had to pull off of the single cab to put on the crew cab. Already not looking forward to the amount of vehicle swaps and back and forth I have to make today. Well, we've switched trucks back in the single cab here, and I actually made a stop and picked up, boom, some scrub brushes for my ride-on floor scrubber. Now, my ride-on floor scrubber uses 14-inch brushes. The store I went to only had 13s. They could order 14-inch brushes, but they were about $200, and it was like a 2+ week lead time. So we're gonna see if 13s work here without leaving like a weird stripe in the middle. And regardless, I just wanna see this thing work. So these were only like 40 something bucks a piece, way cheaper. Oh, it looks like we've got the whole crew over here. Let's go see how close Dedic is to his deadline of firing this engine up tonight. Hey, no. Off of mine. No.
I'm keeping it warm for you.
No. Hold on. Let's see if there's any blood coming through your pants on your knees there.
Not yet.
What are you guys doing? Playing ping pong?
Yeah, we're just. Everything actually came off real quick and fast, and
Oh.
yeah. What did we do when we first got here? Oh, we plugged in the computers.
Looks like you rolled around on the ground for a while.
Yeah, it was. I plugged in all the computers, got everything hooked up.
You haven't tacked that on yet, Dedic? Come on, dude. We gotta get the throttle pedal tacked on right here. Ging.
Some stamp holes. Yep. Still need oil filter, still need fuel filter, oil.
And why are we going to get those?
Zach.
Oh, Zach. There's a key word right there, Zach. So what Dedic's gonna do now is he's gonna pull the engine and pull the cab out of the K20. This LS is gonna be going in his C10, right?
Yep. I don't know if it's any time in the near future, but it's happening.
Hello, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, there you go. Dude. All right, I'm gonna put a saddle on you and I'm gonna ride you to clean some floors.
As long as I get some money out of it.
Now, while Dedic's over there doing his thing, we're gonna get these scrub brushes attached here to the floor scrubber. Now again, we're hoping we don't have a little gap in between there, being that they are 13 inch and not both 14 inches. All right, well, we had to make a little modification here. This thing had these two wings that stood up, which I don't really know what they're for. Maybe they're to keep down pressure, but they would catch right here as it would spin around, so we bent these out of the way. Hopefully, this works. I don't know that these are exactly for this machine, but good news is I can feel the bristles are overlapping just a little bit in there, so 13 inch might just work. Hey, my project's done. You guys ain't done yet? I'm ready for my first fire here.
Fired up.
All right, the only issue we got right now is the battery's a little low, but let's turn it on, see what happens. Oh, I hear scrubbing. Oh, came back up. Why'd it come back up? Oh, yep, must have been I got off the seat here. Oh, we're scrubbing for sure. Well, it looks like it wants to take the paint off the floor. That's a good sign, I guess. So scrubbing seems to be working fine. Seems like we're having a little bit of issue on our water suction. It's kind of the most important feature, I guess. Let's check our recovery tank here, see if we got any. Yeah, see, we are like pretty dry down in there. We got a little suction issue. All right, well, the motor is out and up on the cherry picker here, so we are basically going to move the BBB to then scoot the K20 back to be able to go further that way a little bit more. This is gonna be end up going in the back of the C10. A lot of vehicle shuffling today. Yeah, don't dirty my floor, I cleaned it. Engine is successfully loaded. Shoot, look at this pallet, perfect placement. I still say we need a rear mounted engine on one of your trucks.
One of them?
One of them.
This is the one to do it.
This is the one to do it. Dedic, what are you doing, dude? Why are you driving my thing that I got running today? But what happened over here, dude? What happened? You were waiting on Zach to show up?
Don't lie to your people, I helped you with this.
What'd you do?
You know.
What'd you do?
You saw me with the hammer and that one screwdriver when I was smacking on that one thing when I broke your level. Tell me I didn't break your level.
Yeah, you broke the level on the back of this
that
thing.
I was helping you with it.
Is that helping or making it worse?
It was one small little mishap for one big victory.
Making it worse. Zach showed up ready to fire up the Duramax today, and what? Poor Zach. Are you disappointed in Dedic?
I'm so disappointed. My back hurts.
Well, guys, look like Dedic failed his mission of firing up the Duramax tonight, but we've got a victory. Check out the beautiful new gray American flag work for it decal that our buddy, what was your name again?
Barco.
Barco? Yep. All right, we'll go.
Right.
I'm not talking to you. Barco gets stuff done. I don't know about you.
That's my mentee right there, all right?
Well, he's got a beautiful gray truck that the awesome gray decal works on. If those decals are not sold out by the time this video goes live, and I don't anticipate they will be, I think you guys will be all right. Go to workforapparel.com. There'll be a link there or down in the description. How far did you drive for this?
About 200 miles.
200 miles.
3.5 hours.
And you're gonna
To save the $1,000 though, yeah, I mean that's a good deal.
all right. So
This gets 50 miles to the gallon.
Wes sold him one of these super sweet compressors we got right here. Well, where's his? Oh, well,
one's his.
This one's his?
The new one.
Yeah, look at this beautiful compressor. These are like top of the line air compressors for your vehicles. What's it going on?
My truck.
On the motorcycle.
Well, obviously.
No, my 94 F-150. So I can air up and air down.
Well, you ain't messing around. You going with the biggest and the baddest, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, now you're gonna be able to pull wheelies.
It does wheelies already.
Well, the good news is, guys, we got the suction issue fixed. We're over here. Nobody else working for it at this place but me, you know. The after-hours janitor. This is the stuff you guys don't see. Me having to ride the floor scrubber every night, clean up Dedek's messes that he leaves in the warehouse. There could be worse jobs. There could be worse jobs. This is what happens when Wes gets in there and influences people.
Hey, this truck, he just got it, but he's gonna do some modifications to it. But this is the before, and then you're gonna see the after.
You better not cause him to wreck his brand new truck.
I'm not the one behind the wheel. Hey, go point it straight that way.
Wes got him, Dedek.
Back up the girl.
I should have never left. Back up.
Nope.
Should have never left.
Just wait. Hey, wait on it. Just wait on
Truck's
it.
got like less than 30 miles on it.
He just got it.
Yes.
Less than 30 miles?
Bro, he just got that thing.
Okay, well, here's to a 3, 4, 6, 12, 22, I don't know how many day video. Hopefully tomorrow we can start the Duramax. See you guys tomorrow. All right, day 12-teen. I'm kind of done being optimistic that we're gonna start this Duramax today, but who knows? We've got the LOY behind me. You might be able to see it there. It has come out of hibernation. Well, it's actually about to go back into hibernation because it looks like it's gonna rain today. So we're gonna put it in the warehouse. I couldn't pass up a good deal on some tools and batteries at Home Depot. So we also got some more Milwaukee tools. All right, boys, what are we up to today? We're just fixing trucks left and right. Look, Snow's truck's gonna be done before this thing fires up again.
It's got oil.
She got oil?
It's got the fuel filter. We just need to throw some hoses on it and start it up.
I got hoses. Howdy.
Tip my hat to you this morning.
What are you doing?
Wheel bearings.
Wheel bearings? Is that why you're on stock? Or
Yeah, I'm not on 14 wise right now.
we got, oh, whoa, we're going kryptonite.
Kryptonite. Unlimited lifetime warranty.
Are they heat treated?
Hell yeah, they are.
Look at that. Well, that'll be good the next time you hit Dedek's Lexus. You won't have to worry about
What are you talking about? There's no damage.
Hold on a second. We found one. We found the loose tooth. Oof, I hate coming out here and seeing just how filthy both of these trucks are. They have been sitting for quite some time. Don't worry though. We got Nick, our detailer, coming. He's gonna polish both of these bad boys back up. And I've gotten word, I know this has been a long process, but trust me, it's gonna be worth the wait. The wheels for the LOY are almost ready. We're just waiting on some zinc coating on some bolts that are gonna go on like the little ring that goes on the inside of the Archon wheels. So we will have this bad boy pretty much close to done here soon. Now, one of the reasons I went to Home Depot was for about $10 in hoses and some absorbent spill absorber because we all know Dedek has made a million messes in our shop. But we got some makeshift fuel lines too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, weren't we just talking about this yesterday? I was like, dude, we should also just get some cat litter and bring some shit.
I mean, that's probably not enough for your mess, but
Is that fish tank hose?
4 days worth of work to fire it up for 30 seconds. If it'll fire, we still don't know.
It's gonna fire. I hope.
All right, so we're getting some wiring done here. We got one battery. We're gonna be using jumper cables off of Snow's truck to have a whole lot of power hopefully going to this thing. Snow's over here trying to find something to get prepared. Just in case this thing runs away, because if you've never seen a runaway diesel, it is a very sketchy thing. And unless you got something to kind of cut the airflow off, you're in trouble. No offense, Dedek, but there's a chance something's leaking oil into the fuel here and it could run away.
I'm not gonna get offended. You were 100% right.
Snow, the good thing is if this thing runs away, it's on a cart. We'll just shove it out. Well, no, hold on. My truck's back there. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep it away from my truck, shove it out in the alley, and we'll just watch it blow up in a blaze of glory.
I'm down for that.
All right.
Cool.
All right, fire it up. Turn the key. Fire the hole. Fire the hole.
Definitely not yet.
No, not yet. We're gonna see if she turns over. Let's go. We're gonna need a lot more juice than that.
She's turning over though. That's good news.
How many ferrets do we need?
All the ferrets. All the ferrets. Breathe! Breathe!
Call
Good.
it.
All right. What time?
2:15.
All right.
About a month and a half ago.
Dead. This is the most Frankenstein thing I've ever seen in the shop. And that's saying something.
This is how it's gonna get wired up in the truck.
Yeah, right? You should totally make the wiring in the truck look like jumper cables. You realize Dedek's gonna try and get you back for the Lexus, right? So he's gonna like do some stuff over here to screw your truck up. That primer bulb sucks, dude. I'm telling you, gravity feed. You also could have cut these
Way shorter.
5 feet shorter.
We could probably fill this up too.
Now we're getting scientific, boys, right here.
You know, I got a better idea.
I would have pulled the filter off.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, all
That's
right.
what I thought you were going to do. Bush.
We won't take a sip. Don't take a sip. Don't take a sip. Don't take a sip. Don't take a sip.
It's not like Bush, but it's something. Now this here, boys, is some thinking. All right, well, once Dedic tightens down all the fuel lines, we actually get some flow. There we go. Oh, we're close, buddy. We're close. Go, Dedic, go, Dedic, go, Dedic, go, Dedic, go, Dedic, go, Dedic, go. It's an uphill battle, Dedic. It's an uphill battle. You got this, buddy. You got this. Good cardio. I got flow. Security system might be in our way right now. That's called, might have to do a bats delete. So that means we got to, turn the key on for 30 minutes, turn it back off, on for 10 minutes, off for 5, back on for 10. Off for 10. Off for 10. This is seriously like trying to reset your iPhone. 4 hours later, you might be able to start the truck if you did the sequence right.
That, so it's a security system on the truck, well, in the computer, that basically it wants to see a series of things before it allows the computer to actually start up. And it's not seeing all the things it wants to see, so it's preventing it from firing. So we're gonna go ahead and do a VATS relearn, and hopefully that'll trick it into thinking, oh, we're gonna reprogram real quick, but it's gonna allow it to start within that reprogram.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's trying to learn it again.
Oh, jeez.
We'll find out.
I told
whatever,
you.
Whatever,
we just got through our 45 minutes of hook it up, unhook it.
Whatever. So truck up.
I don't want to force you. Oh, leaking. That's oil right there.
That's Earl.
That's oil. Do you not tighten anything? I told you about this guy. So for everybody watching,
What up, Fern?
Dedic is known for not tightening anything.
Dedic is known.
He worked on Chris's bike, didn't tighten it. He was just about to leave the other day and he's like, oh shit, runs back in. I gotta tighten my headers on my truck. All right. He tightens nothing. It almost fired. All right, we're on our second try of trying to reset it. I think we're
Something whirling.
20 minutes into our 45-minute thing here. Uh-oh, but Dedic's hearing something.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Just hear something.
Try number 14,000.
Oh no, my arm's been numb for an hour.
Because if it's not getting stiff, that means we've got an air leak somewhere. Yeah, we weren't primed.
We weren't primed.
A lot of air. Oh! Keep pumping!
You gotta keep bumping.
Keep pumping! We're going again! It scared me! It scared me! I gotta pump the whole time. Woo! Let's go, boys! Getting a lot. We're getting a big surge of air every time. Yeah. Woo! Great work, boys. Great work. Great work. Is that a success, I think? Maybe? Maybe not?
What?
We're calling that a success?
Pump it. I want to see, because if it keeps pulling it up, then that's what the problem was. Yeah, it is, because it keeps wanting to draw it up. So I'm going to try to bump it over and see what happens. Yeah, no, we've got a leak in there in the fuel line system. That's why it's not running. Because if it's draining back like that,
go through the fuel line system,
No,
crank
that's-
everything down.
that's done.
Let's get it. No, I want to see this thing run.
I don't know about all that.
It's gonna take 10 minutes to check all these fuel lines. Let's go.
Take a
Let's
lot
go.
longer
Come
than
on.
10 minutes, especially
You're notorious.
Especially on me and Snow
You're notorious for leaving things loose. I know there's a loose one in here. There's probably 6 loose ones. Let's tighten everything down. Let's get it to fire.
I don't know if it's gonna want to.
First of all, never thought I'd see the day. Dedic is actually cleaning the shop. This place has been a pigsty since he moved his stuff in here. But we got something else. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Steiner in the house.
Hold up. Hold up.
Dmax.
What up? What up, Steiner?
Steiner.
What do we got, dude?
Hot hatch.
Dang. Woo! Check out Steiner's new whip. Dang, son.
Look at that. Look at that. He already got them color matched headlights. Color matched steering wheel. Derek, I'm sorry, bro, but we got to put a Duramax in it. We can't have Dmax Steiner not have a Duramax in his new ride. Sorry, you're going to have to
Put the badge
Rear
on the side.
engine, rear engine. That's why I got the hatch, so it'll fit in the back.
Hold on. Have you let Wes drive it yet? Yeah,
I had to show him how to put it in reverse, and he's like, damn, they got a 6-speed.
let's see a front wheel burnout.
I don't know. Braking period.
Wes made some other kid with 30 miles on his truck do one yesterday.
I ain't stupid.
He's
I ain't
driving
gonna
his own
break
truck.
Look how clean it is in here, Derek. The sad part is now,
Now you get to tear this whole thing back apart. So now it's not going to be clean for but a minute. You didn't do the certification course. Oh, gee.
Who put their dip cup there?
That's you. That's your Gatorade. This right here is a man pondering life and all the work ahead of him. Derek, what are you thinking, buddy?
I think I should do a fiberglass front end, like
Oh,
the pre-runner style, with the whole thing just flips forward.
we should probably put like a running Duramax in it first. Then we'll worry about that.
That kind of guy who likes to make just 30 other plans when there was one initial. No, I'm not.
I've seen your driveway in your garage. I know that about you already. Yeah. Well, good news is, guys, Derek calls it running. I say it fired.
No, I'll agree with you. You're right. It fired. It wasn't running. Running would have been like you could step away and be like, "Oh, look at that. That's cool." It fired. It pooped.
Alright.
It pooped.
We'll call that, I guess, good enough. Derek's gonna start tearing down the engine, and we're gonna send off a bunch of parts to get powder coated. Our buddies over at
What the hell is that?
I don't know. That was not me.
That wasn't you.
That was not me.
No, that was.
I
definitely-
paid for all that stuff.
We got marine grease. What'd you have marine grease for?
I use it on my sweeper. What else is telling
That's
like an Easter egg hunt.
that's it. Jesus.
Hopefully you guys enjoy the progress of what it takes to do a Duramax swap on a K20. We were just barely starting to scratch the surface. The rest of his parts have shown up here. All of his motor mounts and everything, cross member, all that. So I'm not gonna say like that part of it's gonna make it easy. I mean, it's gonna make it a lot easier than trying to fab all that stuff up on your own. Derek's doing it right, spending some money where it needs to be. And you know, again, hopefully the engine actually works at the end of all this, because there's a lot of money being spent right now.
Yeah, there is.
So if you guys want to continue to see the progress on the K20, the ranch, all the other stuff that we got going on, make sure you click the subscribe button if you have not already. Please give this video a like and give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for Derek. Derek needs the morale boost right now. He's, you know, look at this. Is I keep finding him like this. This is all of it just setting in right now. How much work he's got. No, we're not gonna tell him what's getting thrown on the motor. No, we're gonna make him wait. Yeah, we're gonna make him wait.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
I'll give you a hint. It's gonna be pretty.
Hey. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. Derek!
That's a wrap. Roll the outro.
Damn.